myself, amongst a lot of people down here in South Florida, are making a living off taking people fishing.
Alrighty, Mr. Ridge, $32.
My dad did this. My grandpa, you know, introduced him to the fishing. I grew up down here in the Everglades, and this is our livelihood. The special thing about the Everglades is that every day is different. No matter how many times you think you got it figured out, it's constantly changing. It's just filled with different types of species of fish that you can't get anywhere else in the world. Whether you're trying to catch a tarpon, a snook, a redfish, a trout, a snapper, a black drum, bonefish, bass. It truly is a temple for fishing. I'm Ridge Murphy. I grew up in the Everglades. For the last 21 years, I've been fishing here my whole entire life. I stayed out of trouble growing up in high school for the most part because I was out here in the Everglades. Not only, you know, for fun, but as a tournament angler. See if I can get in here without getting my hand bit off. I didn't like that very much. Cool part that I love about this place is that it's constantly changing, it's constantly evolving, and as soon as you figure it out, a storm comes through, or an algae bloom comes through, and it changes it all right over again to where you gotta relearn it, and it's evolved itself, and you have to evolve as an angler and as a captain to do it.
My name's John Cooper. I'm 54 years old. I'm a Miami native. And been charter fishing since I was probably in my mid-20s, so you know, 30 plus years, and I've seen a lot of changes. As far as the Everglades, you see a big difference in the turtle grass. Where I used to fish as a kid, I remember the turtle grass waving back and forth, and it's simply gone. Why is it gone? Is it from pollution? Is it from fresh water? Too much fresh water? Not enough fresh water? I don't know. I only know what I hear, but it's clearly not the same.
The main issue in this whole situation is that back in Florida Bay, we had a huge issue with the turtle grass dying. The reason behind that was because there wasn't enough fresh water that got pumped into the Everglades by South Florida Water Management. Now, that happened in 2016. The water quality issues came from all the dead turtle grass. The grass died, it wasn't able to filtrate out the water, so then the water quality went bad. What we were really waiting on was a hurricane, and when Hurricane Irma came through here, it did all the cleanup for us, so now the rebuilding process is starting. It flushed out all that dead turtle grass and is allowing new grass to grow and really filtrate out the water that was causing all our water quality issues. Just got a bite right here at the boat. Another good sized trout. A lot of people say the water quality is bad and the fishing's bad around here. That right there, that's a 30-inch trout. Not really, it's about a 22, 23-inch trout, but if you look at how clear the water is, it's absolutely just fine. Fish are here, and we just got to keep coming. But it really, you know, when we talk so negative about everything, it impacts all the people like myself as a guide, or Ashley Cornelius at Don's Bait and Tackle. He makes a living off people going out and fishing and buying bait. And if we're saying the water quality is no good and there's no reason to go fishing, then how are we going to make a livelihood?
More people are starting to go to the Keys, more customers are starting to go into Biscayne Bay, more customers are starting to go offshore, simply because the fishing in Florida Bay specifically has just declined so much as a result of the water quality. Much as it is an issue for the recreational angler and the guy that's wanting to have fun on the weekends, is a much bigger problem for the people that make a living trying to take customers and show them an amazing experience in the Everglades, when that experience now has been tarnished simply because the fishing is not nearly as good as it used to be 3, even 4 years ago. It can't be something that's just going to be this way forever. You can't just accept it.
So we're headed west on 41, which is Tamiami Trail or Alligator Alley. And what this is right here is the new Tamiami Trail. After they do away with this road acts as a dam and keeps the water from flowing north to south naturally like it should. Now, after they raise the trail and they start pumping water from the northern part section of the Everglades, it'll flow the way it's supposed to, going through Taylor Slough and then going out into the Everglades, which would be the eastern side of Florida Bay. With that, a lot of the cleaner water that's up north, that everybody says is dirty, will come down, and that'll help the grass and that'll help everything that everyone's been complaining about. We have to solve the problem without making a problem. One, it's an excuse because some guys aren't catching the fish, or the fishing isn't as easy as it used to be. And so we got to blame it on something.
We cater to probably some of the best guides in all of Florida, and one of the things I'm noticing is the guides are starting to have customers that have been loyal customers fishing the Everglades not wanting to come back and book trips.
This ramp on this side is the Florida Bay side, and then on the other side, on the other side of this dam, is the backcountry side. I'm gonna put the boat on the trailer, go over to the back side and see if we can go catch a snook. So part of the diversity that we got over here is we have options to go do all kinds of stuff. Regardless if Florida Bay's water quality isn't as good, or there's a hurricane that comes through, you can come back here in the backcountry and enjoy fishing just as much as you could anywhere else. So the water's not bad. We have clean water. We just have to do something with it. You know, just another day in paradise. We live down here because we love our jobs. We love the water. The love of the sport's what keeps us coming back.